Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the UK Wrestling Arena. It's another cold night in Batley. We are in February. It's no longer Valentine's Day. And I'll tell you what, there's no love in here tonight. Welcome to the Pride and Glory pre-show. Yes, I am Brett Hadley. Yes, I'm still in my jacket because it is that gold. Well, Just James is supposed to be joining me. He will be here later, I promise you. In the meantime, it's a bit of a mystery who's going to join me tonight. But the mystery is not going to be... I'll look over here. Hi. The mystery is not going to be the fact that we have lots and lots of action tonight, including loads of championship matches, including the UK Wrestling World Heavyweight Championship, the Television Championship, the Around the Clock Championship, the Women's Championship, the Genesis Championship, all on the line tonight. Yes, literally. If you haven't ordered the show yet, you've got... time check, Brett, 55 and a bit minutes to do it. You can order the show now. It goes live at 6 p.m. UK time, and there's a plethora of ways to watch it. Yes, there are. It's Pride and Glory. It's our annual Pride and Glory, and it's the one before the Rumble, the Great British Bash, which comes your way next month. But tonight, can Joe Sedgwick become World Heavyweight Champion for the first time in his career? He's been so close before, he's had chances before, he's never been World Heavyweight Champion. Tonight, standing in his way, is a man he knows very well, his former tag team partner, one of his former best friends, they're certainly not anymore. Yes, the man raised with freaking walls 112 days as Heavyweight Champion, Johan Hunt, has been quite dominant, it has to be said, quite dangerous, it has to be said, lethal with that Phantom Stomp, and he's thwarted all his challenges so far. But tonight, standing in front of him in that ring will be somebody he knows incredibly well, like I said. And can it be the one person to take that title from him tonight, right here at Pride and Glory? We will find out. But it's not the only Sedgwick in action. Oh no, Jonathan Sedgwick today gets the chance to do something he has also never done. He's won literally everything there is to win in this company, apart from one thing, and that is the Television Championship. Now, you and I, if you are an avid viewer of this product, will know the current World Television Champion is no friend of mine. He's... what's the word? Annoying. He's brash. He's cocky. He is the hardest working man in UK wrestling, Chris Castle. He once tried to fire me. It didn't work. But he is the current World Television Champion. And yes, tonight he goes up against Jonathan Sedgwick, who's hungry. He wants to be, the Grand Slam, the guy who's won it all here in this company. To do it, though, he's got to beat Chris Castle. And like I said, I'm not a fan of Castle, but he keeps getting away with things. He keeps squeaking by. He keeps winning somehow. And, it's like a little fly that you can't get rid of. It's just that really annoying thing that you just can't get rid of. Tonight, though, will Sedgwick be able to vanquish him? Will he be one Sedgwick super kick away from becoming the World Television Champion? We will find out tonight together, ladies and gents, boys and girls, at the UK Wrestling's Pride and Glory. Also tonight, the other member of the Empire, well, one of them, Ryden, the current Around the Clock Champion, is going to face the wild card, who was sat here with me last month. Yes, tonight, though, he's going to be in there, right over there, in that ring. It will be Tommy Dillon challenging Ryden for the Around the Clock Championship. The Around the Clock Championship, remember, 15-minute time limit on a pay-per-view, which is what we're on today. So Dillon has 15 minutes to beat Ryden and walk out of here for the third time with the Around the Clock Championship. Ryden just has to survive or beat Dillon in that 15 minutes to scramble out of Batley somehow with that title. Can he do it? Will he do it? We'll find out tonight, right here at Pride and Glory. Also, tonight, we have got the Genesis Championship on the line. The current champion, the general manager of Friday Night Showdown, my mate, Red Brocco, yes. He gets challenged tonight by, somebody who's got a bit of a massive chip on his shoulder, shall we say. Already one half of the UK Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the Breaking Bone Studios, not content with just being one champion. No, he wants one belt here and one belt here. I'm talking about the remastered Cliff Harrison tonight gets his shot at Red Brocco. He sort of bullied his way into it. If you saw the video, he sort of bullied his way in to say, yes, we're having a tournament or whatever to try and find you a challenger, Brocco, but I don't want to wait. I want to be that guy. I want to be in there at Pride and Glory and take that title from you. So Cliff has got some history there. If you are a UK wrestling historian like myself, you would know that Cliff Harrison was the first man to actually win that title. He wasn't the first to hold it because the first person to hold it got given it, but the second person to hold it, which was Cliff, actually won it. But you and I, if you watch the product a lot, will know Cliff is a different person now to what he was a couple of years ago. Yeah, you see where I'm going here? So he wants that title back, but he's got to beat the experience, the voice of reason, the man, the head honcho, the GM, Red Brocco, and it won't be easy, Cliff. You know, Cliff probably thinks he's got this one in the bag. He's going to be a double champ, but it won't be so easy. It also won't be easy for the UK Wrestling Women's Champion, the incomparable Leonie Rose, now 4 times champion, after beating Drew Ashley in that amazing Iron Woman match last month that I've still got fresh in my mind. It was amazing, and Leonie walked out of here with her title. Tonight, though, she doesn't just face one challenger, no, she faces 2. Now, the tangent here is that her challengers tonight, up until a few weeks ago, were pretty pally, shall we say. They were best friends, they were women's tag team champions, and they had a match against each other. Somebody won, somebody lost, and the person who lost, in this case, Ruby Brocco, did not take that very well. Understatement. She took it really badly. And I don't know really what's got into Ruby Brocco, where she thinks she's going from there, but she gets a chance tonight to become women's champion for the first time, as does her former tag team partner known as Nisa. Nisa gets the chance to also become women's champion, but to do it, they've either got to beat each other or they've got to beat, like I said, the Iron Woman, Leonie Rose, tonight in that ring, triple threat match. So the champion doesn't have an advantage in this, so she doesn't have to be pinned, she doesn't have to submit, she doesn't have to give in or anything to lose her title. The champion's advantage is not there in a triple threat match, and I think Leonie will be well aware of that. She is the most experienced in this match. She will know that the deck is stacked against her tonight right here at Pride and Glory. Did I mention that's what the show was called? We also have a pay-per-view debut tonight. If you've been watching Showdown the last few weeks, then Alex Gunn has made quite an impression on people. Not in a good, favourable way, it has to be said. He's quite, he's quite a sort. He's Mr. Gunn, and his main target at the minute is trying to, get rid of the veterans, teach them a lesson, prove that the new blood is here and that he's the guy to lead this revolution. Tonight he gets to go up against your friend of mine. Oh, where's my flat cap? Anybody see my flat cap? No, because I haven't got one, but the Yorkshireman has, and tonight he puts that on when he tries to shut the mouth, and it is quite a big mouth, I have to say, of Alex Gunn, who's never at a shortage of words, never at a loss for what to say. I'm never sure what to say, but tonight Alex Gunn has got to do his talking in that ring in his pay-per-view debut with the lights on bright, the fans watching, the world watching. Can Alex Gunn make an ultimate impression tonight? Can he become, a pay-per-view debutant winner? It would do wonders for his young career if he could. But standing in his way is the voice of, experience, as in the Yorkshireman. He'll have the fans on his side. He'll have momentum on his side.
Hello, Brett Hadley. I'm here to join you. Don't you worry.
God, what are you doing here?
Nice to see you back, Brett. Nice to see Brett back here. Hey, don't boo me. I'm coming to save Preshow, you idiots.
It doesn't need
I'm in the middle of getting dressed here.
You are, yeah. Pull your pants up, for God's sake.
Your pants are up, Brett. So let's carry on talking.
Everybody, yeah.
Let's carry on talking. Tell me what's going on, Brett.
Tonight you've got to face Jonathan Cedric. That's what's going on.
That's right. Tonight I'm going to beat the living snot out of Jonathan Cedric.
Are you?
You're welcome.
So Cedric has never... By the way, congratulations on becoming TV champion.
Thank you, Brett. Thank you. At least someone can show some appreciation around this place.
I have to give it you. It's begrudging. Me and you have had a history. You did try to fire me once, it didn't work.
It was a tough full match that I had, but the best man won, so the best man came out on top.
Well,
I've been proving it since, so what else have we got tonight? Like, what's going on?
You are the television champion, but tonight you've got to face Jonathan, who's never been television champion.
Is this what we're talking? Okay, let's carry on down this line. Let's carry on talking about this.
It's the one championship that he's never won.
And it's going to be the one championship.
I saw your social media promo.
Don't worry, he still ain't going to win it, because if he wants to win that title from me tonight, he's going to have to put my name in stone and kill me, because I ain't going to allow it, and my name ain't going to be in stone. My name's going to be in lights. You can put it right up there above the door. Chris Castle, TV champion.
Can you imagine that in flashing lights?
That's it, flashing lights. Vegas in Batley.
Vegas in Batley.
It's like we'll do a full Chris Castle takeover up in here.
Really? And what about your buddy Johan? How's he feeling? He's
Yeah, obviously he's confident. You know, like what he's got. Joe lost the TV title to me.
He did.
Like he was fair enough. He was in there.
I've been told I've got to cut you off because we've got to go to a break.
Okay, well, let's
Sorry,
go to a
we'll
break.
be back in a minute, folks.
Let's go to a break.
We'll be back.
See if we can get my belt on properly whilst we're in the middle of a break.
Okay, we're back from break. Have you finished dressing yourself yet?
I'm the hardest working man. Am I freezing? Am I heck freezing?
No.
I've got to work like this.
Do you really? I bet you do. It's Chris Castle here at the desk with me.
Hey.
And now we've got. You know what? I've got a real treat for you.
A real treat for me. Okay. I like surprises.
Do not call me a generous man, right? I have got a treat of all treats for you right now.
I like a surprise, Brett.
Right.
I like
at the side of the zoo, we've got a sofa.
Okay. Well, we've got a sofa and
You're
a chair.
about to find out. Listen to this. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the debut of the Let's Go talk show.
Let's go!
That's the one. Would you please welcome your host with the most, Brett Sedgwick? This is going to be most interesting.
I mean, I'm not sure about this guy, but
let's give it a chance, right?
Let's go. Let's give it a go.
As they say. Hello. Are you going to shake his hand?
No. Let's just go. Let's go. Right. Let's see what you've got with Let's Go.
Hang on, he doesn't want my mic. That's not good enough for him.
Let's go!
Let's go!
See the Let's Go in Batley.
How are we doing tonight? You doing good? Yeah. Pride and Glory. Tonight, we've got an action-stacked card. We've got a World Television Championship match.
With this guy here.
Heavyweight Championship match. Genesis Championship match. Around the Clock Championship match. But, right here, right now, this
What's happening
is the
now?
premiere episode of the Let's Go talk show.
Wait till you see who his guest is, Chris. You're going to love this.
My guest tonight.
He's got a guest.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah, he's got a guest, hasn't he?
He
I've seen
is
this
a
on.
former Genesis champion. He
What's happening now? The return.
is the 2024 Ignite Star of the Year. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Madness Malik.
I mean, of all the people he could have got as his first guest, you're clapping this, right?
Yeah.
You like this guy, do you?
What a catch! What a catch for the debut
You're a
show.
Malik fan, right?
We're all Malik fans, aren't we? I thought. Together.
No expense spared. I hope Brett's got the hard-hitting questions for this guy. Malik looks delighted to be here.
How are you doing, Malik?
Of course. Maybe.
He looks thrilled.
Okay, so, first question. I think a lot of people here are wondering, why are you so mad?
Why is Malik so mad? Why is he so mad? I need to know this.
Next question.
Next question.
Oh, wow, that's
This ain't a police interview, is it?
No comment.
Okay, yeah, no question. Next
Is it
question.
ever Happy Malik or just Madness Malik?
Said next question.
Next
I
question.
think that's an answer, Chris, yeah.
Okay, so
I don't
move
think
on to the questions.
I don't think there's a
Let's
Happy
see what
Malik.
we've got. Let's see what we've got. So,
There's more questions.
Yeah, he threw this open to the
for the
public,
past
by
few
the way.
weeks, we have seen these videos playing on the screen, and you've had the whole locker room wondering, who are you going after? Is there anybody Madness Malik is targeting?
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's got something to say.
To answer your question, it's the whole UKW roster. To be honest,
Everybody.
they're not even on my level.
I know another guy
I'm
that
going
says
to
that.
drop every single one of them pathetic losers on their heads.
I'm glad he ain't
And
looking at me when
win
he's
as
saying this.
many championships as I can.
Oh, that's quite a submission statement, wouldn't you say?
Well, there you go. You heard it straight from Madness Malik. But that's not all. We said before you came out here, obviously, you was the 2024 Genesis Ignite Star of the Year. Was that a surprise to you, or did you see it coming?
Star of the year for
Actually,
us,
a
yeah.
decent
Of course
question.
I've seen it coming. Why do you think I won it? I was the greatest Genesis champion of that year. What kind of questions are?
I mean, it's a good answer.
Genesis champion. Ladies and gentlemen, Madness Malik was Genesis champion, winning back in September. How did that feel to you?
Well, it's obvious, isn't it?
You'd
Tell him,
think
Malik.
so.
Next question.
Next question. You don't even want to dignify that with an answer.
Okay.
I think somebody in the crowd went
Come here.
former then.
Well, that's the problem. These people don't show Malik any respect.
Do you have a question for Madness Malik?
Now, Brett's asking
This
somebody
kid
in
looks
the crowd.
this kid looks petrified.
I don't blame the kid.
Do you
Does
have
that-
a question for Madness Malik? Do you?
Is anyone brave enough to have a question?
Have you got one, Castle?
No.
I'm not asking him nothing.
You're not asking him nothing.
So-
okay.
Back to his first question. We'll go back to his first question. Are you ever calm, or is it always
Is this a talk show or is it therapy?
anger and madness?
Is Brett trying to provoke him here?
I don't know. I think
Keep
he's,
asking questions like that, or you're going to get dropped on your head as well.
I think Brett's trying to be a
I
therapist. for
got
him.
told.
He's trying to be Dr. Shelby, isn't he? And it's not really
My
working.
apologies, Malik. Okay. So, obviously, last year you won the Genesis Championship. You was the 2024 Ignite Star of the Year. What does Malik want to achieve this year in 2025?
Of course, I'm going to win back my Genesis Championship, but also I want to win the other championships at the same time
At the
and
same time.
win streaks, pin people, submit people, knock people out, the usual stuff, whatever.
I mean, I admire his confidence.
They have it, people. Madness Malik's 2025 goals. Is there anything you'd like to say to the fine people here in the UKW audience or watching at home?
The madness is coming and it's here to stay.
So we're going to have to start calling this place the Asylum.
There you heard it live on the Let's Go Talk Show, ladies and gentlemen. Madness is coming. Malik, I want to thank you for your time. Thank you for coming out here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a wrap on the premiere episode of the Let's Go Talk Show.
Okay. I
Thank you all for coming.
There we go. Give him a round of applause.
I think that was a
He's
good
survived
start,
it.
right?
There you go. Thank you. Brett Sedgwick has survived.
Let's go!
And the Let's Go Talk Show. Yeah.
That was a good start from Brett Sedgwick there. I enjoyed that.
It's a good start because he managed to walk out of here in one piece.
He did.
I thought Madness was gonna.
Do you think Madness was going to take over?
Yeah.
Take over everyone here in
Batley.
Batley?
It was on the way.
Oh, jeez. I mean, I've got to admire that guy's confidence. I've not seen him about yet this year, and this guy comes out here and tells not just me, but all the other champions and everyone else on the roster that they're on watch. He's going to take everybody's titles.
Yeah.
Everyone's getting dropped on the head.
Very confident. Too confident?
Way too confident.
Time will tell.
Let's see if he can win that Genesis title back first. Then maybe then we'll start to put him in the picture of being on my level.
On your level, which is the World Television Championship, which you got to defend against Jonathan. What are you going to? How are you going to? Jonathan is. It's the house that Sedgwick built. He's the CEO. He's been here since day one. Blah 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 blah. How are you going to beat Sedgwick tonight?
So let's just say this is the house that Sedgwick built. So
It is.
let's say he's one of these three little pigs. Well, guess what? I'm the wolf, and I'm gonna come knocking. Little
Who said anything
pigs,
about pigs?
little pigs, let me in. I'm gonna blow this house down and leave with my title over my shoulder, and Sedgwick on his backside booing his booty off. You know what I mean?
By the
It's
hair of your chinny chin chin.
he
right?
ain't gonna be winning no Grand Slams whilst Chris Castle's about.
We'll find out tonight. How's the other member of the Empire? How's Ryden doing?
Ryden's doing fantastically. He's been just warming up a little bit with me back down there before I started to get changed.
Has he been dancing?
No dancing, not even in warm-ups.
I missed the
there's no
dance
dancing.
ops, Chris.
There's no dancing.
Taking the fun away from him.
He's much more serious than that now, especially now he's a champion.
Well, you see, the thing is, right, we might sit here and bemoan him about taking the dancing away, but, like you just said, those last words, he is a champion.
Exactly, that's what got him the success that's got him where he is. He's a part of the strongest faction in UK wrestling, and he's a champion. And tonight he's going to prove himself to everybody again. Not that he's got anything to prove, but he's going to prove himself again. The sofa's on the way out.
I thought they were about to send the sofa in the ring then.
He's going to prove himself again by beating a formidable opponent in Tommy Dillon.
Yep, the wildcard Tommy Dillon, who is a former two-time around-the-clock champion.
Oh, he's already a two-time around-the-clock champion.
Yeah, you know, multiple people have won that title.
Yeah, I'm sure he'd love to get his hands on that title one more time.
But obviously you're siding with Ryden tonight.
Of course. For me, it's Ryden all the way.
Let's talk about a match you're not involved with.
Okay.
But it involves somebody you know really, really well.
All right.
And that is the current Genesis champion.
Okay, right.
Mr. Red Brocco.
Yeah, well, I do know Red Brocco quite well.
I know you do, I know. He has tonight faced the man who was the first ever person to actually win the Genesis Championship. Not hold it, but win it.
The first one to win it.
Yeah.
Cliff Harrison.
We're talking about Cliff, yeah. How do you think this one's going to go?
Well, me and Cliff go a long, long way back as well. When I first came around in wrestling, Cliff was there as a young upstart, and you could see the talent that Cliff Harrison had even back then.
No, I have to.
And he's done nothing but excelled, and now he's a tag team champion as well.
He is.
He's shown, like, every single week exactly what he can do. And Red Brocco, you know, he's a tough son of a gun. And we've had our fair share of run-ins.
Absolutely, you have.
I honestly think tonight Cliff Harrison is going to get the better of Red Brocco. What are your thoughts on that, Brett?
I mean, he's hungry, you know, and he's very determined.
That's right.
Like you said, he's now a tag team champion along with Sigma. And, you know, I love Brocco. He's a great friend to me, but what has Cliff got up his sleeve here? I don't know if Brocco needs to be overtly worried.
Like, does Brocco have to be worried about some interference maybe from Sigma?
I don't know. I've not seen Sigma today. But that doesn't mean he's not lurking around a corner somewhere.
You know that don't mean he's not here just because we haven't seen him.
And we know what the Breaking Bone Studios can do.
Exactly. And then Brocco's, of course, got all the turmoil going on with Ruby Brocco as well at the moment.
In a minute, yeah.
And that's got to be playing on his mind. Is he going to be on his A game with that? You know, like, is his head going to be in the game fully focused on this Genesis title? Because if it isn't,
we're going to have a new champion.
For sure, for sure.
Cliff will have a belt over each shoulder then.
That's it, it'll be Cliffy two belts.
Also, you touched on it, the Women's Championship on the line tonight. The 4-time champion now, Leonie Rose, after that incredible
4 times
incredible Iron Woman match.
That's it, she is the Iron Woman now as well, the Iron Woman of UK wrestling.
There's no denying it. 4-time champion, but she doesn't just face one opponent, she faces 2 tonight. We're talking about, like you just mentioned, Ruby Brocco and Nisa, who were, up until a few weeks ago, women's tag team champions, and that sort of imploded before my very eyes. Couldn't believe this. That's
right, so I gave Ruby all the credit for what I said was cutting off the deadwood, cutting the slack. I feel like Nisa was right. I felt like Nisa was relying on Ruby to do all the heavy lifting in that partnership.
Were you watching the same match as I was watching?
And Ruby just put an end to that, which is fine. That's fine. Sometimes people fall out, Ray. It's fine.
Well, this is true, because me and you are never going to get along.
But more to the point, this match.
These were champions together, though, you know?
All 3 of these ladies deserve to be in this match. Of course, you've got your champion. You've got Ruby Brocco, who's shown a dark side. And we've got Nisa, who is extremely talented in her own right.
Yep.
All 3 capable of being a women's champion. I've got to say, I'm a little bit worried for Leonie Rose, because Leonie Rose, the numbers are against her tonight. She doesn't even have to lose.
I said this earlier, yeah.
To lose the title.
The champion's advantage is not there. Nisa could beat Ruby, Ruby could beat Nisa, and Leonie could do nothing about it. She'd lose the title.
Exactly.
That's the risk.
If either of them situations happen, she's not at any fault for it, but she leaves without the women's championship.
You both know there is a lot of bad blood there between Nisa and Ruby Brocco. Will they be able to, one of them, focus long enough to win the women's championship, or can Leonie Rhodes use that inner turmoil with those 2 to her advantage here and walk out of here with the title? We'll find out. We've got to go to another break, but we have got a special match coming on the pre-show very soon.
Another match, great stuff.
It'll be with you soon. We will be back in just a moment with more of the pre-show. Stay right there.
I think I recognise.
I think I do as well.
This music.
I recognise this guy as well. It's hard to miss him. He's massive.
Yeah, I remember.
Massive.
I remember you. It's fine. Okay. Get good with me.
Introducing to the ring first, Preshow.
possibly one of the biggest men in the UK wrestling roster.
He's huge!
Currently on me here right now. I picked him out as my beast for the December bash for my team.
You did,
He
yeah.
threatened to punch your hands lights out. Nearly punched my lights out. Instead, punched the stage light out, which is still not fixed.
He's an intimidating force, I'll give him that.
He's a big lad.
And his opponent.
Now, I've not seen this guy before, but I've heard good things about him.
Again, another very talented up-and-comer.
Yeah, I've heard good things about this guy.
Fans are taken to him early on.
Not a bad sign.
Always a good thing.
His opponent, would you please welcome George Hunter?
And he has got a bit of style about him, I'll give him that with
His
the
own
hoodie,
jacket and
the hoodie
everything,
entrance.
yeah.
He's got his own style. Like I said, the fans have taken to him straight away.
But look what he's in there with.
Like I know, I am always one that's going to tell you physique is nothing, but this guy looks like he's in good shape.
He does, he goes to the gym, you can tell that.
And you know, he looks like he's here to wrestle. He looks like he means business.
Yeah, but Buckley also looks like he means business.
Absolutely.
It looks like he can just
Absolutely.
smash your brains in.
He looks like he could pick this guy up with one hand.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, Chris, you got to ring the bell. Look at that.
Oh, have I got to ring
Yeah,
the
you
bell?
can ring the
Okay.
bell. Look at that. There you go.
All right.
That's the perk of
Did I do
sitting
that
here.
right, Neil? Neil's telling me I did the bell wrong.
There you go. It's the perk of sitting here with me. You get to ring the bell.
I did the bell wrong though. It's fine. We're
So
good.
how is Mr. Hunter going to combat? I mean, look at the size difference.
Squaring off here. There's a very visible size difference.
There's no way George is going to match Hunter with Buckley.
Jeez.
Not a chance.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're having to reach up for that hold. So you don't.
Literally,
you
you have
can't
to-
really
yeah. Nearly
use
had
the
to-
force to
nearly had
push
to
the
jump.
opponent back.
He nearly had to jump to even reach the arms of Buckley. I mean, that says a lot. You can't
Buckley,
understate how big he is.
Sent him flat on his butt.
I mean, it didn't work the
Tried it
first
again,
time.
but Buckley keeping hold, forcing him back into the corner.
Yeah, referee has got till 5. And look at this, what you were saying earlier. Oh,
Heel throw across the ring.
the strength of
One
Buckley.
side to the other.
And then we've got a huge ring here, right? We've got a 20-foot ring.
20-foot ring,
Yeah.
right? It ain't no small ring.
No,
So to get thrown all that distance, that shows the strength of Buckley.
indeed, off the ropes now. And look at
And
the
a
boot.
big boot.
His feet are bigger than mine, and I've got big feet.
A big boot, you know, this could be over before it's
You
begun.
think? Oh, look at this. He's just putting the boots
Just having
to
fun
him.
roughing him up here.
Yeah, literally. This crowd trying to get behind George Hunter, but he's not really got out of the blocks yet.
Hunter's going to have to maybe switch things up a little, rely on some speed, agility, just
know.
get out of the way. This
How do you-
pure mass size, this strength that's
How do you do
hitting him.
that, though?
But
Yeah.
he's squaring up to him.
He's
Gives
not
him a
afraid,
shove.
is he? No.
He's trying to lock up with him again.
question the wisdom of it, Chris. I really do.
I mean,
Off the
this is where you can tell that he is in fact a newcomer.
Yeah. Big
Not the
clothesline.
smartest of moves. Big
No.
clothesline takes Hunter down.
Naive that is.
Ref Neil even just checking on him there, making sure he's okay.
He looks like he is like you said, he's quite handily getting battered from one side of the ring.
Big
So look at
shots
the
in the corner,
elbows.
big forearms and elbows.
Now in the corner, he's got till 5. Breaks on 4. And Hunter really hasn't been able to get out the traps at all here. Quite an impressive showing so far by Buckley.
He's just trying to create a little space there, trying to get the hands up to almost kind of just push Buckley back. But
Oh, here we
there's
go.
an up and over.
Agility, drop kick.
Big drop kick.
Nice.
Now Buckley's in the corner. Can he capitalise on this little bit of
So he's got
momentum?
to stay on him really quickly here. Flies
I
in.
mean, the clothesline hit, you heard it.
More time, but Buckley sends him up and
out.
over. George lands on the
Buckley
apron.
just kind of gathering himself.
Oh, did you hear that?
Kick to the chin. It looked like it landed right on the chin.
Did. Buckley is rocked up to the second rope. Goes Hunter on the inside crossbody, but he gets caught. Oh, and dropped like a bad habit.
Dropped him.
Oh, now look at
Bumping him
Buckley.
now. Ref Neil just creating a bit of space there.
He tried to catch him, but in the end, he just dropped him like a bad habit.
I mean, ultimately,
hang
it
on.
had the same effect. He didn't get taken down by the crossbody.
Look at the strength.
And he's
Literally
just, it looks like he could hold him there all day.
He's holding him up
Big
like a small
body slam.
child.
Big body slam.
And you know how it feels to be body slammed by big men, right?
Exactly.
You know.
Exactly. And I love to dish out a body slam.
I know you do. And then
You know.
jump on somebody's back. And you're very good at it. I'll give you that.
Buckley's giving it to the crowd as well now, though, just telling them, you know.
It's this is his idea of a fun night out.
Yeah,
You know, he's having a good time in there.
that's right. I mean, Other than the drop kick he took, really, and it's
not
a bit of
really-
a big
yeah.
clubbing line. He's not really had much to worry about.
No, not at all.
He's still looking fairly fresh.
And Hunter definitely isn't looking fresh at this point.
Oh, he's just rubbing it in Hunter's face. Do you want to try something else? Hunter
trying
with a
to fight
mid-shot,
back,
another
yeah.
mid-shot.
Is it not really having much effect though
Another
on Buckley?
mid-shot.
I mean, I'm all for a good
So
underdog
he needs to
story,
keep on
Chris,
hitting
but
him with these big shots and keeping Buckley staggered if he's going
has
to
he
get
got the
somewhere.
strength even to Irish whip him? He has. Into the corner,
From one
follows
corner
him
to the
in.
other. Another nice big line in the corner.
Can he do it the other side?
Send back
No,
off
he
for it
can't,
switch.
look.
And he
Buckley's
eats
just
the corner
too strong,
himself.
man.
He eats the corner himself there.
Buckley is too strong at this point.
That's it. He's still not been beat down enough.
No. Oh, sternum first. The ring reverberated, man. The ring nearly moved about 3 inches
The
then.
ring rattled, and that's going to hurt.
That's going to hurt your chest, yeah. Oh, wow.
Neil again just having to check on Hunter and kind of create a bit of space.
Buckley's not
Buckley
letting him
doesn't
do
care,
it, look.
straight back into it.
Into the corner. This has been a demolition job so far.
Launched into the corner.
Another Irish whip this time. Hunter, he lands up
turn
and
over.
Lands on his feet.
Buckley can't believe what he's just
Buckley's
seen.
like, what was that? Yeah. Oh.
Big shoulder to the mid.
midsection, and now Hunter
Trying to get the crowd behind him.
In he
Sunset
comes.
flipping.
What can Hunter do here? Buckley still can't believe what's happened. Ducks the clothesline. Hunter with
And there's
another
a
drop
drop
kick.
And he's taken Buckley off his feet.
Impressive.
Possibly for the first time
Yeah,
in this match. Is that the first time
absolutely.
he's taken off his feet.
In the corner doesn't count. Tries it again, but Buckley's
It's a
back
big
up.
shot, but Buckley stands it.
Yeah, he's just weathering that storm one more
Another big
time.
shot. He's shaking a little.
He is, but he's not going
shaking a
down.
little.
He's wobbling a bit now.
Goes for the
Catches
good
his
kick.
Oh,
And
it's
there's the
Guri.
Guri.
That floors him.
That one's dropped him straight
going
to the
for
front of the face.
But he's not going for a cover. He's going for a moonsault. Beautiful.
Beautifully executed.
Agility. Hunter might have this. Gets 2. That was a thing of beauty.
Just a 2. That was fantastically
That was
executed. Moonsault
perfectly
there by George
executed.
Hunter.
Yeah. Can you do that, Chris?
No, not quite. I'll give him that.
That was beautiful. But now he needs to capitalise on this. He's got the big man down. Hunter is
Crowd getting behind
corner.
Hunter here.
What's he going to do? Buckley is
Buckley
struggling to
gathering
his feet.
himself in the corner.
Might not want to turn around. Hunter, oh, he got caught! No.
Is that
He
going to
got
be it?
Flattened. And suddenly,
I mean, he's not even going for the cover.
no. Buckley
This isn't over.
surely would have. One hand. Look at that, Chris. And now.
We've seen this choke slam before.
No. Oh my God.
Goes for the cover. That's got to be it.
Have you got a spatula? Wow. Dominant. That's what that was.
I mean, just for a few seconds there,
I believed for a moment.
that George Hunter was going to have that.
Here is your winner, Buckley.
And you know what's more important is, it wasn't just us that believed George Hunter had that. All these people in Batley believed that he had that for a second.
And all Buckshot Buckley did was
Buckley's giving me evils on the way out, but I'm going to give him all the credit. He proved everybody wrong.
Wow. An impressive try by Mr. Hunter, and I'm sure his future is bright.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Tonight, the power, the strength of Buckley was just too much there. Like, who was going to weather that storm? God.
You tell me.
I bet you're glad you're not in there with Buckley tonight.
I mean, I'll tell you, I think it would be a bigger ask than wrestling Jonathan Sedgwick. I'm going to say that.
Or in there later for your World Television Championship. And you want a bit of a heads up. I don't know if you know this already, but
Go for it.
Your mate Johan Hunt,
Yep.
his match with Joe Sedgwick opens Pride and Glory tonight.
Opens tonight's show, yeah.
Yes, it's the first match. We're starting at the top.
What a way to
The
start.
World Heavyweight Championship. Can Joe Sedgwick, who's got a new shirt tonight,
He's got a new shirt,
he's got a new
Is that the
moniker,
news?
a new outlook.
a new outlook, a new perspective on life.
Yeah, but will he start that becoming World Heavyweight Champion for the very first time in his young career? You're going to say no, I know you are.
Of course, he's still a young man. I've been in the ring many times with Joe, and he's one heck of an in-ring competitor, that's for sure.
Where's the but here?
But sometimes, just sometimes, his focus is a little off. This
You
is
think?
something I've noticed with Joe. He has pretty poor temperament. He has this thing where his head goes out of the game, and he'll just switch, and it's where he needs to stay focused, and he's going to have to be 150% focused to have even a 1% chance tonight against Johan
I think
Hunt.
he's got a great chance. I mean, the thing you remember here is that him and Johan Hunt were former tag team champions here. They know each other. They were in the old empire, the Persian Empire.
I was in there with them.
You were. So you know full well, what Joe is like. Johan and Joe know each other very, very well.
Are there two people in UK wrestling that know each other better?
I'm not sure.
That would be a good question. Possibly only me and Johan ourselves, because we're a fantastic team.
But you're thick as thieves.
Like you said, once upon a time, them two were a fantastic team. Maybe they were thick as thieves together.
Absolutely,
they know each other
were.
inside out too, and this is good. You're going to see that in this match. You'll see signs of that for sure.
I'm quite sure. And what will one have to do to beat the other is a very good question. You don't have long to wait to find out. You've got about under 20 minutes, Chris,
20
to find
minutes
out who is going to walk out of here with that World Heavyweight Championship.
20 minutes, and I think it's going to take something a little extra. Don't ask me what. It's going to take a little bit of fire, a little bit of magic.
I think you're right.
Something's going to have to give with this one.
Definitely. You'll find out what if you order tonight's Pride and Glory show. Comes your way at 6 o'clock. And we're going to talk also about somebody who's not in a championship match tonight, but he is in his pay-per-view debut.
Okay.
Mr. Alex Gunn.
Alex Gunn. Good man.
He's not short of words, is he?
No. And I like the things he says.
I bet you do.
I love the things he
That
says.
doesn't come as a
He's to
shock.
the point. He's as subtle as a sledgehammer is the man.
Yeah, subtle as a brick through your living
He's
room
here
window,
to
isn't
clean
he?
up UK wrestling. He's getting rid of the dirt and disease in UK wrestling. He's starting tonight by getting rid of the Yorkshireman.
I mean, why have you got against the Yorkshireman? You're from Yorkshire.
I am from Yorkshire.
I am as well.
But that's why I'm against this idiot. He makes us look like stupid wallies. Like we're just
like silly wazzocks.
Yeah, like absolute wazzocks. That's a good term for it. He would appreciate that one. And I think Gunn's going to do a fantastic job and eradicate him from all UK wrestling.
Eradicate?
Get rid of him.
Get rid?
Throw him out the front door when you're done with him.
Wow. You think it's going to be that easy, right?
Oh, of course. Have you seen Gunn?
I have seen Gunn, yeah. But I've also the heart of the
I've seen the Yorkshireman as well, yeah. Of course.
And you've been in there with the Yorkshireman, you know what he's like.
Yeah, he's a tough competitor, but, I don't think he's going to have the edge on Gunn. No chance. Absolutely not.
It's nice to get your insight, Chris. I give you that. It is nice to get the insight. So the Around the Clock Championship, Tommy Dillon and your mate Ryden, you're going with. We're going
of course, I'm going with Ryden. Going
against Ryden. What about the women's match then? So it's Leonie Rose defending against Nisa and Ruby Brocco. Who's your pick here?
It's Ruby Brocco. Ruby Brocco. Definitely. This has been a long time coming for Ruby Brocco. She's finally cut off all the weight of expectation of being her father's daughter.
Yeah.
And now she can be her own person and a new UKW Women's Champion tonight.
Find out tonight. There's also one match I haven't talked about yet. It's the main event, and this is going to be brutal. It's the Firing Squad.
Oh, jeez.
Uther and Tyler Tarantino, what the hell have you got yourselves into, young man?
They're two tough guys themselves, though,
But
don't forget the things these two can do.
Yeah, but they're going to be in there with probably the two toughest men in the company.
The roughest, the toughest, the baddest. Are they? Are they though? JPI?
I think so. Mustafa Khan has got a pedigree as long as my arm and my other arm. He's been here years and years and years.
But, I mean, I don't mean to sound like I'm on a purge of people either, like Alex is.
But you're going to, aren't you?
But you know me, I don't like him dusty, and I think Mustafa Khan is dusty. He's past retirement, the same as Jonathan Cedric, the same as Red Brocco. He needs to hang them boots up. He's a big guy, yeah, but he's...
You're a brave man, that's all I'm saying.
This might be the end of him tonight. This might be the end of him with the things that the Firing Squad are going to do to him.
What do you know that we don't then? Have you been talking to the Firing Squad?
I mean, I talk to Ufa sometimes backstage.
What?
I don't know, but nobody else talks to Ufa, but I talk to Ufa sometimes.
Ufa doesn't say a bloody word. What are you on about?
He talks to people when he wants to talk. That's the thing. You people think he don't talk, but he talks.
What?
He talks, and Tyler Tarantino definitely has plenty to say.
Well, this bit's true. Tyler never shuts up.
You know them two. They're rough. They're as rough comes. They're as rough as me. They're going to batter them two all around this arena.
tonight they're going to have to be, because in there is the loudest man in UK wrestling, JPR, the former hardcore champion, and the man himself, the stalwart Mustafa Khan, standing across from the firing squad tonight. And on my sheet here, it does say hardcore tag team match.
It is, it's a hardcore match.
Which means anything goes.
Yep, anything goes.
It means there are no rules.
Yeah, the rules are there are no rules.
And that's just how JPR and Mustafa like it, because they can use whatever they want.
Well, let's see. Mustafa is a big fan of the Persian rules match, which is basically the same thing. Anything goes.
Yep.
JPR loves, he's the hardcore champion. He loves the hardcore rules.
Exactly.
And I'm not saying the other two guys can't play rough.
I
they absolutely
think
can.
the firing squad are in trouble, personally.
You think so? I mean, it's going to be tough for them. I think both teams are going to leave.
This is true. Yeah.
Probably feeling worse for wear.
I think they both may wake up with a bit of a headache
I do
in the
think
morning.
If Mustafa is having one of them days, you know, one of his days where he's a little bit unsteady on his feet, where he should have hung his boots up, and these two guys catch him and they're in the prime, JPR's going to feel outnumbered, and these guys are going to absolutely slap the behind out of him. I know, I nearly said it, but I didn't say it, Brett, because I'm a professional.
Of course
I was going to say he was going to slap the professional out of him. But you know, Mustafa, he could definitely be in trouble tonight, in my opinion.
Well, I think it's the other way. I think the firing squad have bitten off far more than they can chew tonight with these two. I think.
You know what?
They have.
I don't know what Mustafa's been doing for the last few weeks. If prime Mustafa Khan turns up here, them guys are in trouble. They're in trouble.
But you're questioning whether that's going to happen.
I'm questioning whether this is prime Mustafa Khan that we're getting right now.
I think it will be, and we will see tonight. Tonight's main event, that hardcore tag team war. It will be the firing squad of Uther and Tyler Tarantino. Can they back it up when they face Mustafa Khan and JPR live on pay-per-view from this very building in Batley in a few hours? You've got about 12 minutes if you want to order Pride and Glory. If you haven't done it already, get a shift on, basically.
Get it ordered.
We can see Johan Hunt defend his World Heavyweight Championship to open the show.
Opening the show
against the one of one, Jonathan Cedric's later, Joe Cedric first up. Jonathan Cedric later on against you for your World Television Championship.
Yeah, like I think there's a bit of a gap in between there.
I think there is a bit of time.
Pretty sure I'm not the second match tonight. I'm not prepared for this.
You're not? No,
I'm not prepared. I need to go get warmed up.
Yeah, alright.
But whenever me and Jonathan Cedric get in the ring, this is personal, and I mean business, and I'm going to knock the dust off him. I'm going to make him see that he should have retired a long time ago. He should just stay in the back doing his CEO things. Step down, give it up. It's too late, John. You know, give up the dream of being a Grand Slam champion, because whilst Chris Castle's about, ain't no way it's going to happen.
That is the dream. Cedric needs this one piece of the puzzle to make it complete and become the Grand Slam. You're shaking your head. Become the Grand Slam champion here in UKW. Very few men have ever done it.
It's because I know it's what you want. I know it's what all these stupid idiots see. Probably what all the people in the YouTube comments, all the people watching on Stage Player are going to want. Or watching on is it Amazon?
Yeah, we're on Amazon now. We're all over
these
the
other
place,
things
man.
that you need to go and order this on right now and watch it on if you ain't ready for it.
Just to watch you.
Just to watch me beat Jonathan Cedric's dusty behind all the way around Batley.
We will see if that will happen in a matter of minutes. Don't forget the Around the Clock Championship on the line, the Genesis Championship on the line, the Women's Championship on the line.
It's all on the line tonight, right?
A lot of it. And you know what's coming up next month, don't you?
Next month,
the Bash.
The Bash next month, of course.
Bash. I can't wait.
Of course.
I cannot wait.
I mean, I still don't know if I'm going to enter, because I'm fully planning on going into the Bash already a champion.
What does the winner of the Bash get?
The dream ticket,
exactly,
right?
Yeah.
Do I need a dream ticket if I'm the champion already? I could stop someone from taking my title, though, I guess. So maybe it's an option. I'll consider it.
I mean, we all know last year's dream ticket holder.
Sebastian Mercer.
And Conspicuous.
Same thing. Had the TV title. Maybe I'll emulate what Sebastian Mercer did.
What? And end up cashing in your dream ticket and taking it from somebody.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, we'll see. Tonight, though, good luck, Mr. Castle. Not that you say you're going to need it.
I don't need it.
No, all right.
You should be saying good luck to Jonathan Cedric wherever he is.
Well, we'll find out in a little bit. Pride and Glory is on the way in 10 minutes. You
Make sure you get
yourself ready now.
That's it. Get on with it. Let's do this.
Thanks, Chris. We'll see you in 10 minutes for Pride and Glory. Don't go anywhere. Order it right now if you haven't, and we'll be back in 10.